guess what? We've got a special edition of Locked On Astros. That's right. I was scouring the web. Actually, I was just scrolling on my phone, and I happened to come across this video of someone doing a parody of Empire State of Mind, kind of mocking the sweep of the New York Yankees. And I found Mark Drew. He's a local artist, he's a producer, and his video went viral. So I thought, we got to have this guy on. And maybe, who knows, at the end, he'll sing a tune or two for us. This special edition, this World Series edition of Locked On Astros.
Hello and welcome to Locked On Astros, your daily Astros podcast. Here are your hosts, Eric the Man Heisman and Brett Htown Wheelhouse Chansey.
We are Locked On Houston Astros, and we're your daily Astros podcast. I'm Htown Wheelhouse. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Htown Wheelhouse. You can find me at Stros411 on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Always positive, always Stros. You can find the show at Locked On Astros on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you get your posts. I mean, we're on everything but Snapchat. So just go look for us, find us, download us, make sure that we are your first listen every single day. Without further ado, let's bring Mark Drew to the show. Mark Drew, tell everybody where they can find you, whether it's on Twitter or Instagram.
So Twitter, Instagram, TikTok is all the same. It's Mark Drew HTX.
Excellent. And I think if you're looking at this right now on YouTube, there's an extra L in there, and I don't know how that got added, but it is only HTX. So if it's MarkDrew HTX,
Yes,
that
sir.
line, I didn't see that in there, so my bad on that. So your video went viral. Tell us kind of what happened, because the people probably are like, wait, who is this guy? So kind of tell us about the song, tell us how it came about, and then at the end, maybe at the end of the interview, we'll have you kind of sing a portion of the song. But what was happening? Where were you? What were you doing?
So game 3 against New York, me and my girlfriend were at Minute Maid Park for the watch party. And we were, having a great time. We just went to 5-0. And, I had I would say a couple Crawford boxes. and she wanted to do a Instagram story. She captures certain moments. And I just thought, real quick on my feed, what's a new I can make fun of just for the Yankees? And I dropped Empire State of Mind. And for those who saw it, you know how it goes. And I posted it that night on my TikTok. I went to a haunted house afterwards, hardly looked at my phone the rest of the night. I woke up the next morning and there was like 50,000 views. It was insane, the most I've ever gotten on a post before. And I've been making music for a while, so that was new to me. And I thought, okay, how do I capitalize on this? Let's make it into a full song. So in the apartment, the room we're in right now is my studio, the second bedroom. And so I just locked myself in here for a few hours before game 4 and learned all the piano for Empire State of Mind. Laid it down here in my studio, got to work, mixed it, edited everything, and posted the actual song, which the one you saw, and people were loving it. They were eating it up. All the Astros fans came together, and it's like, all the Astros fans, we don't really the Yankees aren't our best friends. So anytime we get to throw a jab, we love it.
Exactly. So I'm assuming are you a Houston guy? Are you originally from
Yes.
Houston? This is where you grew
Born
up.
and raised. Born and raised.
Awesome. So what is one of your first memories as an Astros fan? Like who do you point to as like the first guy that you really latched on to on any team?
I think Biggio. I think my first game was at the Dome in like '93. I want to say. Um, I'm born in 1990. I remember like coming home with a souvenir bat, like the gold and blue Astros logo. I have that actual that's tattooed on me, that logo. And I remember like bringing home that bat and played with it for years, and that led me to love baseball, which I played all throughout when I was 7 to high school, and it's just like every season, just trying to get to as many games as I can go to. And yeah, man, they're my first love, Houston Astros.
Well, I really hope something like this that goes viral. I really hope the Houston Astros get a hold of this, or I don't know if you've been reached out to by any news anchors or any news stories, but I mean, with your voice, and I will say this, and you guys will be able to hear it, and we'll try to get things tuned up and ready to go, here towards the end of the interview. But man, when I heard it, Mark, I was just like, I was in awe. I was like, there's no way this guy's actually singing this. This has got to be a lip sync. This has got to be, there's no way, like he's totally Milli Vanilli in this song. Like there's no way. And it's your voice. And when you
Yeah.
scroll through your Instagram, you obviously have you have EPs.
Hmm.
You're an artist. Have you always loved music? And have you ever
Yeah.
used your music? Have you ever used your music in this way where it's connected you with your baseball team?
No, I've never done that before, and now that I'm looking back, I was like, why the hell was that never done? But yeah, I've been making music for a while, and sports and music has always been my go-to for everything. Ever since I was a kid, even when I was like back like as a baby, like music was something that just I didn't have anyone that was making music around me, but I just loved it from all kinds. And as I got older, I played baseball when I was 7 until high school. But around like my junior year, I was kind of thinking about going to play college ball, but then I was kind of also coming to the realization like I'm probably not going to go pro. So, and I started to love music a little more than baseball, than playing it at least. And so that kind of all my dedication towards like playing sports shifted towards music, and that's what I've been dedicating my entire adult life to. I've been doing it full time for the last 5 years. So it's been a fun journey, man. I've gotten to meet a lot of great people, gotten to travel to a few places, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
That sounds awesome. And I appreciate you joining us, but right now I want to take a second to talk about Bet Online. Bet Online is the place where you need to go for all your sports wagering information. It's baseball, it's football, it's basketball, it's NHL. I mean, we are in this sports utopia right now where everything's going MMA. And to get the latest lines, odds, and information and great podcasts, go to betonline.net. They are your place and they are your go-to guys when it comes to betting lines. If you want to throw down something on the Houston Astros for the World Series, go ahead and do that. If you want to bet on if the Texans are going to get that number one pick, go ahead and do that. BetOnline.net. It's where the game starts. So before I bring Mark back, just to let you know, we are going to have him um, drop a tune for us. Spit a few bars, as the kids would say. Get a little funky with it. Sorry, get a little jiggy with it. I'm trying to find my roots, and I'm sounding like a boomer here. It's terrible of me, but so I'm gonna bring him back up, and let's see if he can kick in that Empire State of Mind and let us know what it's all about, coming from an Astros perspective.
Yo, yo, yo. All right, so let's go ahead and you want to go ahead into it now?
Yeah, one second. I'm gonna
Okay.
send you a message here.
Okay.
Hold on one second.
Yeah. All right.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have him drop his feed real quick, and then I'm gonna have him come back on the show because I think it will improve his signal. So just gonna have him exit. I'm gonna exit him out of the room. I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit, and he's gonna come back because I want to make sure that we have a good signal for him to do this song. And it looks like he's back, and we've got a good signal. He's back in there. See, that was quick. All right. So
Very
let's
good.
just go ahead and do it, man. Let's see if we can get this Empire State of Mind going for the podcast.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go. New York just got swept by the Astros, and they some. You know what you are. Only in New York. Why were y'all acting so brand new? You always get ran through when we play New York, New York, New York. Welcome to the land where it just don't stop. They said they wanted us. Well, look what you got. Throw your ace up on the man and watch that boy get rocked. Y'all was trying to get the throne, but y'all ain't built for that spot. And now it's too bad he the man. You can hate all you want. Call him trash every time, but we all know that's the front. You don't want to see a pitcher throwing ball and leave it up. And my opinion right behind him, what you think we about to bunt? You say you wanted Houston, that means you wanted losing. We playing for the title. Y'all playing with excuses. Aaron Boone could cry all he want. We know the truth is we'll bring it to the dome. We don't care how the roof is, because we'll be in the juice box throwing all the H's up. Every single year, we racking all the haters up. We coming with it because the team is inspirational. We tuned in to the show's Invitational.
That's awesome, man. Dude, I appreciate it. Now, what I want y'all to do, what I need y'all to do is I need y'all to go to this guy's Instagram. I need y'all to check it out. When he lays it down with the studio track, and he actually engineered the song, he mixed it up, and I mean, it sounds amazing. Dude,
You,
I just, I wanted to bring you on. I mean, this is a time where we need to celebrate the fans. We need to celebrate what you guys are doing, because we all know that the Astros are all about the fans. Now, is there any chance that you're going to be attending any games in the World Series, or you going to be going to watch parties mainly?
I mainly watch parties, but I did an interview with Fox 26 a couple hours ago, and I made sure to say, I've been to every year. I've been to one playoff game. Usually only the AODS,
Okay.
and they've won every time I've gone. So if someone from Houston is watching, if from the organization they want to invite me out, I will happily accept the invitation. We'll be there in attendance. If not, I usually go to like the bars right by the stadium. I go to
Okay.
Little Woodrow's right there
Yeah.
on San Jacinto, or just anywhere around there. I like to be near the stadium. It's a fun environment.
So I was there for Game 4 against the Yankees. I was at Little Woodrow's.
Nice.
That was, dude, it was lit, man. It was a really fun atmosphere. And I want to go, but it looks like there's rain in the forecast for Friday. So I wonder if that's going to damper the Little Woodrow scene there, because the whole like
Oh,
outdoor
yeah.
scene is where it's at.
Oh, it's
So,
fun. Yeah.
but there's not going to be any shortage of watch parties for the Houston Astros. So tell me, what do you think the Astros are going to do? Do you think this is going to be their toughest test they've had in these three series?
Well, what the Phillies do well, they're really good with situational hitting, which we are too. We haven't. I wouldn't say we've hit like great throughout the playoffs, but we hit when we needed to, and that's what the Phillies do really, really well. However, we do have the best pitching staff in the league. Our bullpen is second to none. I think if we can limit them to like their big moments and weather the storms, which I think we're more than capable of doing with our pitching, then I love our chances. We have, in my opinion, the best lineup, top to bottom, the most complete team. But Phillies, they're playing like one of those destiny teams. So we can't. I know we won't, but we can't go in there thinking we're just gonna roll over these guys, because they're gonna come with it.
I hear you. No, I agree with that. We just got through breaking down the pitchers the day before. We just got through breaking down the hitters before I had you on, and then, we have coming this week. We have Robert Flores from MLB Network coming back on the show, so
Cool.
that'll be really fun. But hey, Mark, thank you so much for hanging out with us, and hopefully, you'll check us out, and we'll keep checking you out. And
Oh
as
yeah.
and as the stars rise in our favor, man, we'll just go to the top together. There's a bunch of H-Town guys just grinding
Yes.
and doing our thing, and throwing our H's up and just being real, man. So Mark, thank you so
Yeah.
much. Blessings to you and like your future, man. I really hope hope this viral video pays dividends for you, because there's nothing like a local guy who works hard, who grinds, to get rewarded for just being a good person. So thank y'all for tuning in to Locked On Astros. This is a special fan edition, World Series edition. We popped in with Mark. Go check him out on Instagram. Check him out on Twitter. Follow him. And I mean, he even takes. I mean, you can book the guy. I mean, he is a voice that wants to be heard, and he can be hired. So give the man some love. Let him know. I mean, hey, maybe you guys need someone to give you some entertainment into your auction or something. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there, Mark. But
And if I
any
can, I was gonna say, if I could say, like, to all the people who have been
yeah.
sharing this video, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I worked really hard at this. I've dedicated all my time to this, and This has been so much fun for me. I'm a fan of the show, by the way. I watch it like
I
multiple times
appreciate
a
it.
week. So this is pretty cool to be on the show. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I'll have something special for World Series Game One. Not a World Series song because I don't want to jinx us, but I'll have something special for Game One.
Nice, good deal. Yeah, Mark, and thanks. I honestly had no idea you were a um a fan of the show. I'm very humbled by that. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
So, man, you know, just like I say every day, thank you for tuning in to Locked On Astros. Make us your first listen. Make sure you go check out Locked On MLB with Sully. He is a baseball encyclopedia. He has all the latest on every sports team, and I guess the only two teams that are left. But he has a perspective like no other, and he knows his baseball. So for myself and Locked On Astros Nation, for Mark Drew, the artist, the man with the voice, this has been a special edition of Locked On Astros, where your team every day. Go Stros. All right. Cool, man.
yeah.
So
Thank you
end
so much, man.